Arr, arr.
Every possible question you might have left
Wow, I hit him. I didn't know I'd hit him.
Never
That was
consider
accurate. It
ourselves
bounced right off his
less
head.
than ever. As a
You
species,
can't outrun me, man.
immortality is in our
Oh,
reach.
here's Dr. Breen. He's
This
selling
simple
you
fact
on just
has
like I said, the propaganda and the spouting. They'll pick a charismatic person like Dr. Breen here. Not so much charismatic as intelligent enough to manipulate. Sadly, he can get his point across with intelligence. Sorry, switching my seat, and it's like I'm doing a bench dip because I picked myself up on the armrest. Uh, he speaks, proper, enunciation, and he speaks like he's an intelligent person.
Word of the wise. Keep it to yourself. If I talk to you out here, we'll both be in trouble. New in town, aren't you? We can't be seen talking to each other.
See, he can't be seen talking to each other. He's talking about how the benefactors have instated a suppression field that makes it where we can't have kids. Humans can't have babies; they can't breed and have kids because that would be bad for business on the combine. You could have more soldiers to fight for the cause. You could, as human, this has been wanted by every warmonger and warlord is to control the opposition and the enemy, especially once you occupy it. You want to keep them complacent and control them. And one thing of that. One thing against that would be to control their population control, and that's a big thing that the Combine are doing to the humans here on Earth.
You'll have to wait your turn like everybody else. You've got to be damn hungry to wait in line for this crap. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to join civil protection just to get a decent meal.
And you can see that too. But he's telling us that the suppression field is because it's hot, our instincts to breed, is what kept us down and what kept us from attaining, further technological advancements and immortality. What's this? I didn't do nothing to you, man. And he's telling us, we're on the verge of immortality.
Let me assure you that the suppressing field
Listen
will
to this.
be shut off on the day we have mastered ourselves, the day we conclude we no longer need it. And that day of transformation, I have it on good authority, is close at hand.
And there's that smile again. And you see, he's telling everybody, we just have to master ourselves, and we'll becoming more. We're on the verge of immortality with the benefactors, the Combine, watching over us and helping us, guide us, and spouting this bull crap. But since he can speak intelligent, with a little bit of intelligence, and he can manipulate, he's the figurehead of that. He'll tell you what you want to, what he thinks they want to hear, because the resistance obviously isn't buying it. But that's the good thing, is that the resistance has other people that understand. They can sift through his bullcrap, basically. Because the sad thing is, he gets his point across intelligently, and he speaks, he speaks well. And the saddest part is liars and honest people that are intelligent, that speak intelligent, speak the same way. Because speaking with passion will get you the same result. If you speak with passion about anything, you could be speaking lies, passionate lies, or you could be speaking passionate truths. It's going to be the same thing, and the sad thing is that you need that some people can't discern between it. So you get these people like Civil Protection here. Some people like this guy here, he could be believing the bull crap that this dude is spouting, but also they offer them food and armor and better accommodations, better housing, and not daily beatings. Like Barney said, I'm behind on my beatings quota. They don't get daily beatings and stuff, and they don't get oppressed as much if they join the cause or a civil protection and become a police officer. So they're basically selling out their fellow human beings, like just for a little bit more comfort. I'm gonna sell out my fellow human beings and beat them and treat them badly, and for these alien overlords we've got here. You can see the Citadel right there.
I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy
I'd like to help you, but it's out of the question.
instinct was our mother when we were in
Let's see what else he says.
Word of the wise.
Instinct coddled us,
Keep it to yourself.
kept us safe
If I talk to you out here, we'll both be in trouble.
Yeah, talk you out here. They used to do that too. If two people, if two people were talking and one was suspected of socialism or anything like that back in the day, or communism, they could get investigated, man. Look, they've got a guy in there. Non-compliance. Oh, these little hoverbots. Oop, a walker. What? You can see they've cut off parts of the city and they have you scan before when you go through, keeping track of you. Kind of remind you of the NSA, right? But on that socialism and communism thing, oh wait, we've got something here. Look at that, they beat that man. And they've got him. Ugh.
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
And see there, they'll find one. It used to be that during war times and such, they always do the same. You know, well, not always, but mostly do the same thing. They follow the same suit. If they suspect a certain group or a certain people of being against their cause, they tend to either tend to wipe them out, and they go overboard sometimes. Say, like, even during World War II and stuff like that, there were, Japanese descent men and women in camps in America. They actually, rounded them up in fear that Japan had put sleeper agents, basically undercover agents over here. Excuse me. To destabilize America and cause dissent and to basically be ready for an invasion. Excuse me, I was taking a drink. So if one was suspected of it, they all were suspected of it, and it didn't matter your race. If you were talking to someone Japanese, you would be investigated. And it happened all over the world. If you go by history books, it happened here in America. It's happened here in Russia. It's happened in Germany. It's happened just about everywhere that's had any kind of war. And you hear about it with all different races, all different creeds, all different beliefs. From the persecution. There was even a time when Christians were persecuted in some places. Pagans were persecuted. It's all that thing. And if they think of the witch trials, the Salem witch trials. Now they believed that some of these women were studied the black arts. It's actually men and women. I should clarify that. They studied the black arts and communed with Satan and and demons and so forth. And they were burnt and they were tortured and stuff for confessions. And if someone had been associating with them, bad news for the person that associated with them, because they would suspect them as well. So you see it all throughout history. This kind of stuff has happened. But enough of the upbeat stuff. Thanks for watching, and remember to join me in the next video. And as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.